Hello there, and welcome back, you little weirdos. If you don't know me, my name is Fekete-Mustafa, and I like to talk about anything and everything spooky, just anything, and do my makeup with you. This is part 2 of the translucent people sightings. I do true crime, so more of that like sad, horrible stuff. I do all kinds of like creepy stories. I like to do factual stories. And yeah, so if you like that stuff, please subscribe to my channel. I am here on Tuesdays, and then I am trying to be here every Saturday as well. So Tuesday nights and Saturday mornings is what I'm shooting for. Always here Tuesdays though. Really quick before we get started on this fun makeup. I am partial owner with my sister Tiara of Gothic Hippies Makeup Boutique. So go check that out, gothichippies.com. Okay, so let's get started on this really fun makeup and this really creepy story, part 2. So if you haven't seen part 1, I suggest you go and watch that so you know what's going on in this one. This one is called The Translucent Man Outside My Window. This is told by an unknown named man who had an encounter in the woods while he was camping. A few months after that experience that he had. He said he hadn't told many people about his experience in the woods that night. He said he actually just tried to forget about it, honestly. He's thinking maybe it was stress, maybe I imagined everything. You keep telling yourself that, man. You keep telling yourself. So it didn't come back in the forest, and not miles from anybody. It came to his house. It's like, hey, what's up, John? Nice to see you again. It was a quiet night. It was late, roughly 1:30 a.m. He couldn't sleep. Therefore, he got up, made some tea. He sat on the couch scrolling his phone. He said he had a big old sliding glass door that, leads into the backyard with this like really grand view. His blinds were closed, but something just kept telling him, you need to look. Go look. Don't just sit there. Go look. Not a sound, not a shadow. Literally just a feeling. When you get that gut feeling. And so he got up and he walked to the door and he gently pulled one side of the blinds open. And that's when he saw it again. Hey, John. He's like, what's up, Carl? A figure standing at the edge of his yard. Tall and human-shaped, but not solid. The same effect from the forest, like air that did not belong. Light from the neighbor's porch light hit it just right. He could see the edges of the body, barely there, like the shape of a person made of glass, or kind of like shimmering heat. And it wasn't moving, it was just watching, just like before. And he says this time he wasn't alone. His dog was growling, not barking, just growling, and not running to the window like she normally does. Just standing perfectly still, staring toward the door and growling low. Kind of like something primal kicked in. He tried to take a picture, but his camera and phone was glitching. I had that same exact experience in Savannah, Georgia when I was in that dang cemetery, okay? Cursed cemetery. Them ghosts didn't want me taking no pictures over there. Side note, made a video about that if you're interested in seeing that whole ordeal. So he froze completely, And he said that his phone even felt hot in his hand. Then the lights in his kitchen started to flicker. Nope. But he said only once, and then he looked back and the figure was gone. No sound, no motion, no footprints in the grass, just the same heavy feeling, like he had been exposed, like something had been just standing right there, staring through the glass, and not just looking, but studying him. Since then, he's claimed to see this figure 3 more times, and always at night, and always just standing still. Sometimes in his yard, and sometimes across the street. Hey, neighbor. And once right outside his bedroom window. But the second he moves or turns on a light, it vanishes. He even had motion, like cameras installed. Motion censored cameras installed. And they caught raccoons, deer, even the wind. But they never record that figure, even when it's there. So he started looking online again, and he found out that even more people had seen this thing. One woman claimed that it followed her for months, and another man claimed that there was one inside of his house. Oh, he saw it reflected in a mirror behind him. It's very spooky movie. So what do you think about these translucent figures? What do you think they are? Do you think they even exist? I mean, there's many cases from different people in different places who talk about it. So what do you think? If you have anything else to add to these stories of these translucent figures, please drop that below in the comments, because I would love to read more into this. If you guys have one experienced or two heard of experiences, or even like research this on your own, I need to know. Thank you so much for spending time with me while I got my makeup all done and, cutesy. Yeah, so meet me back here. Subscribe so that you get notified when, I have a new video up. And we'll talk about some more cool stuff like this, like some really cool mysteries and unsolved and weird beings. I mean, we're not alone in this universe, so you never know. My next video posts on Tuesday. See you there. Bye.